Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Last time we did a whole lot of maintenancing things, and I haven't really done much off camera this time. I said I was going to do a little bit of stuff off camera. I did one little tiny thing, not much. I just fiddled around with my villagers and stabbed one with a syringe. Because I want to try something else too. But today, as I said, I want to get started in some Draconic Evolution because I really want to get. I really want to get the whatchamacallit. This thing, the dislocator. I was like, what's the thing called again? It's called the It's the dislocator. I have to tier up to the wyvern level of uh, the things in order to make it. So I'm gonna start working on a little bit of because it's about time. I've had this stuff for a long time, but I haven't done it. To really do it though, I want to. I need some flux points. I need the little receiving energy dehickam-fliggers. There you go. Let's receive some of those. That's not enough. I need more of them. I need loads of these things. I also have a villager and a soul vial. I was trying different things off camera because I needed them. And I am seriously short. Like a flux point. Like one flux point. I am short. I mean, I may be able to put it right in the middle and to do stuff, or I can try something else this time. Because in Draconic Evolution, it also has its own power thing at Draconic Evolution. It has its own power transform. It's the IO crystals. So if I actually do these, if I actually make these, yeah, if I get these, which should be a very simple thing for me to do. I've seen a bunch of these things. Let's go ahead and make a ton. That temporary little lag that I have. So I need to make the basic ones because I don't have wyvern quite yet. Can I tier up to wyvern, or do I need the thing? I don't think I can tier up to wyvern. I just can't go up to draconic because I think I need the thing for it. Yeah, draconic. I mean, the wyvern just needs the basics. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we need the relay crystals, which is made by me crafting these things. And we'll just do this for my draconic. This will be my draconic centered power, essentially, since I can't really do any more. We're going to go ahead and tier up to the next tier because why not? And we're going to go ahead and make one of these, which is the IO crystals, which connects to things. And we want to make a wireless thing. So we need 2 of these, a couple of Eyes of Ender. Why do I never have blaze powder? Never have blaze powder. I have mob junks for blaze. I think about using those, but I don't think it'll work anyway. Draconic Evolution. I need wireless. I didn't even think about this when I was setting up my wireless stuff before. My wireless power. And I was like, oh, okay. Then I realized that it's a possibility to do this. I also need the wrench for Draconic as well. At Draconic. I need the crystal wrench, I think it's called a crystal binder. Excuse me. So I have that stuff set up. We're going to toss that in there, toss that in there, toss that in there. Toss those in there. And store some stuff away. That means I don't need these flux points for here either, because I'm going to use these for my Draconic. And I need the things called injectors. I need 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go ahead and get some stone. Just so I can place it around itself. And then I need, what's the thing in the center called? Where's my Draconic tablet? Do I have a Draconic tablet yet? I just know this from Sky Factory that I've stopped. A Draconic tablet. Let's make a Draconic tablet then. There we go. We have the Draconic tablet, and I need to let it go really slowly. I need fusion crafting. It is called a... What is this thing called? Fusion crafting core. Crafting core. That's what I need right here. What kind of block do I want to set it on? How about awakened draconium? I just have 11 blocks, but you know, why the heck not? Be nice and fancy. We're gonna do it right. Want it right up against the wall, or do I want it right here in the center of the room? Yeah, I want it right here because I want to. Not the most efficient use of space, but you know, it's my stuff. Is it 2 away or 1 away? It has to be multiple spots away. I see. It's like it's 1, 2. I'm trying to count how many blocks away it is. Block drops. As you can see, blah blah blah. The injectors can be placed up to 16 blocks away, as long as it's within the area pointing. No. So as long as they're nearby, they can be up to 16 blocks away. All injectors just need to be at least 1 block away from the core. So really, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's all that matters. Is it doesn't need it to be. I thought they might have had to be a different set away. We're gonna do this. We'll just do it 1 block away because we're gonna do it 2 blocks away actually, because I want to be able to get here and get my stuff back. Because I want to be able to get here. What the heck was that? That was a very weird noise. Okay. But anyway, there's those. I'll replace these blocks or something because I'll probably leave them there. And we have now a lovely. I'm gonna put the wireless doohickey right here. If there's nothing connecting to it yet, we're gonna actually go ahead and bind her. I want to go ahead and bind it to all these doohickeys. That way they are bound and that's still selected. So we need to go downstairs. I don't know what that noise was. That was really freaky. I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs. I need another power tap. That's what I need. That's what I need. Another power tap. Power tap. Tesla power tap. I just need a basic power tap. Redstone powered power tap. I don't redstone power tap. I just need power at extreme reactor. Reactor redstone port. Rednet. Control rod. Rednet port. I guess that is it. Redstone reactor flux power tap. That's all I have. It's just a power tap. What was this a power tap? I don't really care. What's over here? Yeah, that's what they're called. Okay. We're going to put this up front, I suppose. We're going to turn this off temporarily. Deactivate for a moment. We're not going to put it on this side. We're going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to power it back up. And we're going to plug this here. And then they're linked. Then I have a weird laser beam shooting to my house. So forever I know that there's power going into my house from this thing, which has got a good bit of power going into it right now. Devices linked 1 of 8. Wireless links 1 of 8. Okay, awesome. So we have this set up, and I need to first make the other injectors. I had to make the basic ones to make injector Mark IIs. Injector. I need to make the Wyvern injectors, which needs more basic fusion crafters. And I need a whole bunch of this crap, essentially. So I want to get a whole bunch of draconium blocks, a whole bunch of other stuff. We need to get all this stuff set up. So we need basic injectors. So we need all these. I'm going to go ahead and make 8 more. Because why not? And we need I need 8 blocks of draconium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need diamonds. Let's pull out a stack. We needed injector. We need draconic cores. We need 16 of them. And we need wyvern core. We need 8. 8 wyvern cores and 16 draconic. So we need half this stack. And then we need wyvern core. We need 16 of these. 8 of these. We have 5. This is why I needed nether stars. See, this is why I had. This is me prepping things a long time ago. This is why all the things that I did was done. And I need 3 more. All right, so we have 8, and we need to set up the diamonds. And I think that is for my injectors. I know it seems kind of like a waste to me making these extra injectors, but that's just how I want to do it. Otherwise, you can just do one at a time, but why not just do it this way, essentially, to me? Just go ahead and make a full batch and call it a day. And we need draconium blocks right here. And then we need to split these into 4 stacks of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. 4. And 4. And then I can go whoop. And we've started some fancy shininess to this Draconic Evolution. Technically, I'm a little bit further ahead than this thing's allowing me to be, because I have Awakened Draconium already. I have a good bit of it, which means I can probably stick right towards making it. Let me turn down. And we just have to keep doing this over and over and over again until I have 8 of them, and then I can replace all these with the wyvern ones, and I can make the this located thing. And then I have to use the wyvern ones to make the draconic ones, and technically I want to make 8. You have to have 8 of these things. 5 on one side. Which is kind of weird. Yeah. I'm not complaining too much. I'm not sure about chaos. No, I'll do the. No. Not necessarily. It's just tedious right now to do this. But it's really cool in the long run. I can actually, in all technicality, you can just, make multiple setups of these. But, yeah, why? Right now, it's just the problem is the fact that I'm having to wait. The problem is right now is I'm draining my reactor like it's candy. Yeah, that was my problem right now. Is my reactor's like, wait, I used to have loads of power in me, and now I have nothing. Look at me. Look at me placing this thing down. So that's the problem right now, is this thing Draconic Evolution uses loads of power. And this thing has a ton in it. But I think it's going to be a while before I can get all these things situated. So I'm halfway through. I'm halfway. Yeah, I'm halfway to having all my injectors. But that's my mission in the end, is to make the dislocator. So let's go ahead and bring up the dislocator. This thing. I need 4 draconium pointer pearls and a wyvern core. And I also need this dislocator itself. So you can technically make a portal, which is kind of weird. But it is possible. Halfway there. Just 4 more. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only put 4 diamonds on each like a crazy person. I was like, why is it not doing this? And I realized I'm an idiot, and I only had enough for 4 of them, because I only put 4 sets of 4 diamonds in the thingy up there, which is kind of crazy for me. Anyway, so we need a wyvern core for the dislocator, so we'll go ahead and pull that out. And then we need ender pearls. We need 4 of them. 3 of them? 1, 2, 3. And we need draconium, which conveniently we need 4. There we go. We have our things we need. And then we needed the dislocator itself, which is this thing. So we need this, which needs more draconium dust, which you can get by, not being an idiot with your draconium. I can grind it up, I believe. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this another one on here. It's kind of slow to do, because it does, as I said, it does take a lot of power. Which one's my sag mill? Is this my sag mill? It's my alloy smelter. Are you my sag mill? It doesn't work in there. Let's try the crusher. The big crusher. The unused crusher, because I don't have the pattern for my electrodes. Okay, we're getting the best. I was like, let me try the big one. Sure enough, it ground it up. If not, I could have gone to the end and got a couple of it. I didn't want to have to go all the way to the end just to get a couple of things. This seems like a waste of time. And I could just make a whole bunch of these things, which I only need 2 more, which is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool, if I say so myself, which we're almost there. We're almost to the wyvern level, which means we're almost to the point of having the dislocator. And then we can teleport back and forth without RF tools, which is pretty cool as well. Even though I do love RF tools. Well, we'll be using RF tools again, so even though I say I'm going to be done teleporting with RF tools, it doesn't mean we're done with RF tools, because I do want to do some dimension hops and stuff like that. I want to make some custom dimensions, like having dimensions full of, I don't know, chickens? I don't know. Can I do it for those chickens? I don't know. We could do that. We can try. I'm actually quite curious if I can make it a dimension entirely full of like a specific type of chickens. It might crash my game though, but it'll be an experiment to do when it comes down to it. It'll be something cool to see. But this will be the last of my injectors, so it's almost done with making the injectors. It's the last of my injectors, and then I can make the thing I'm actually aiming to make this entire time. And then I can make the fancy stuff. But I have to up tier to Draconic, which I'll do that off camera because they take a lot more power. So I have to make the Draconic injectors, these things, which they will take a lot more power, so it's going to take a lot longer time to up tier to the Draconic injectors. That weird noise, if you could hear it with my cat knocking something off. And so I will do these off camera because you just watched me make 8 of these. So it's the same process, only it's the other ones. It's the orange ones as opposed to purple ones. That's essentially it. As I said, I'll have to make one more. But that's for a later date. And we'll eventually make the Staff of Power, and I won't ever need my stuff again. I will make Draconic armor as well, eventually. We probably have enough for all that right now, but eventually we will do it. I don't want to trip too quickly to Draconic. I say that when I probably will do it soon. Because I probably feel like I'm overpowered. But then again, I also don't want to fight the Gaia Guardian without the Draconic armor. Yeah. I don't like fighting the Gaia Guardian. But now we can shove this in here, which is waiting on my ingredients, which is waiting on over here the Wyvern Core. Let's toss these in here so I can do this. And many Ender Pearls. And also it's waiting on the other side for lovely Draconium ingots. And start. And then we'll have this lovely thing to use to teleport around. This looks like it's going to take forever. Oh, wait. Of course it's going to take forever. Because these things have 0 power going to them at the moment. So that would be kind of a problem. Yep. So now it should be going. Yeah, there you go. It was getting 0 power. You know, the whole it needing power in this thing, which is why we did the powerless wireless relay, doohickey messenger. The whole reason we did the wireless thing. So, yeah, there's that issue. So we'll have our wireless dislocator here. Wireless dislocator. Our advanced dislocator. Which means I no longer need to use that to teleport. I can come over here in the middle of my house, shift right click, and we can add a new one, and we can title it home. And we can set it, and we can lock it. Now it has 0 fuel. But, you know what? I can fuel it. I'm pretty sure I have tons of Ender Pearls. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to add all the fuel. Just going to keep adding fuel until I have so much fuel in here it's crazy. Just keep on adding. Just a couple more stacks. Not of Ender Pearls. Okay, I think I'm good for a while. I think I'm quite good. So now I can fly around and be like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thingy over here. Whoops, I actually didn't mean to click it yet. I can go, okay, I'm gonna fly over here to my villagers, the Hickey villagers over here. That's in a cube. I don't think they've done anything, but we can go check them anyway. I did move the doors out of the inside, and they're actually registering doors on the outside, so they might have done something. We can come in here, check out the Endermen, which are just seriously just standing here by themselves, and we can be like, okay, these guys are losers. I don't want to hang out here anymore. Boop. I'm back home. That's exactly why I wanted this thing. Transportation around the world in an instant. I can actually set one at my chickens if I wanted to. I can set one at my farm. I can set one everywhere. And I can just literally, you know, like I can go up here to my chickens. I can tile it farm at right here. Where I want to tile on my farm one. I did actually do my. I'll tile it right. Where do I want to put it? On the chunk loader? That sounds like a good plan. Put it right here. We're going to add a new one. I'm going to call it farm. And we're going to lock it as well. So now I can scroll over and be like, you know what? Home. You know what? Chickens. Hi, chickens. Sup. Bye, chickens. So I don't have to walk back and forth over and over again. Well, I think that's been a productive thing. But because I have this thing now. So now, as I said, I'm going to tier up to Draconic injectors off camera so I don't bore you with the tedious process of making 9 injectors. Because I'm pretty sure the staff of power. Oh, that only takes 5. Draconic. Which one needed 5? Something needed 5 thing. Oh, it was the heart, I think, that needed 5. Heart. Was it the heart that needed 5? Or is it awakening? Awake and draconium. Is that what needed 5? Something needed 5. Oh, here it is. The course. I knew something needed 5. So I'll spend my time 5. I say 5. It's actually 9. So I'll spend my time off camera making. That's just tier wyvern, but I'll spend my time off camera making 9 draconic things. So we have those all set up and everything ready for future draconic crafting. So, but that's pretty much the same thing what I just did. It's just tearing these things up. Nothing major about it. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave it. We have this doohickey right here where I can just warp back to my home and warp to my farm as often as possible, whenever I want to. You know, I wanted to come see my chickens to stay set. See how many bunnies have spread. I swear they're breeding outside of the pen. It's absolutely insane. It's kind of crazy. I kind of need to fix that and make it where they don't happen. And we come down here and check the murdering principle, which I don't know if anything's actually getting murdered right now. I think everything is not happening. I don't know what's happening with that, but you know, the whole deal. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me. It doesn't have a hoe actually. I hope you have enjoyed watching me make the beginnings of Draconic Evolution, essentially. And yeah, I'm gonna head on home here, and we're gonna end it here. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.